Hello and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Caprill. Today I want to talk about travel. I just got back from a really cool trip. Beth and I went to England with a bunch of friends. One of the friends is from England and he put together the trip. We hit a number of wineries because a lot of people don't know that England actually has a thriving sparkling wine industry, which it owes its success to that of an American dental supply executive who identified that region as being consistent with having the same elements that the Champagne region of France has. Geographically, they're really not that too far apart, got the channel separating. And as a result, that industry has really started to take off. They're not doing as much importing as we'd like, but it was a great trip to go over there. Now, the reason I want to talk about it is not really because of the English trip. Although, if you ever wanted to do an English countryside trip, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to give you some ideas and thoughts. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about though was travel in general and how to do it in a cost-effective manner. A couple of the people on the trip, actually, of all the couples that were there, and I don't think Beth and I travel excessively. We take one trip a year. These couples, extensive travel, and it kind of blows my mind. And in the back of your mind, you can't help but wonder, well, what's this cost? Well, I discovered with them, not that much. Here's why. There are chambers of commerce, and you can find them online, who organize trips all the time. They create group rates for people. You don't necessarily even have to be a member of that Chamber of Commerce. Their members usually do get first crack at it. But if there's extra spots, you can piggyback onto that. So it could be like the Chamber of Commerce of Dallas. And they're putting together a trip to Beijing. You can piggyback on that trip, and it's a total sightseeing trip and that type of a thing. So that one was like, wow, that kind of makes total sense. Look at your local Chamber of Commerce, all right? Just Google this. You'll be surprised what you find. The other one was the alumni associations. So if you went to a university, they have an alumni association. Every alumni association puts together trips. I was amazed. The cool thing about that is you're going to go on a trip with A, possibly people you know, but B, people who have something in common with you. So you're going to get to, this is, of course, assumes you don't mind the group travel setup. Now, I went to the University of Iowa. They got trips all over the planet. And the cost was considerably lower than some of the other tours that we have put together. So I'm all into that now, okay? My future travel, as much as I enjoyed some of these other tour companies, they certainly made it nice. They were mega expensive. And frankly, if I could go on 2 trips for the price of 1, I'm going to do it. So check those things out. If you have other ideas on how to travel in a more affordable manner, please let me know them. I'll share them with the client universe, and we can all benefit from that. I guess one other tip I might offer you, and it's not a huge one, but I go to Canada once a year, and as you may know, I mean, the strength of our dollar depends largely on energy prices, oil. If the price of oil goes up, our dollar gets stronger, which means you can buy more Canadian dollars. If the price of oil goes down, our dollar gets weaker, which means it costs more to buy Canadian dollars. So usually what I do is I'm aware of that. And sometimes there are lodges that I stay at that'll last for half now and half later, and they want it in Canadian. So I have the choice. Do I pay now when the dollar is stronger, and hence it would be cheaper? Or do I wait? The last couple of years, I paid right away. And this year certainly have benefited from that when the second payment was due. So if there's a period of time where the dollar is strong and you typically would go somewhere, you could buy enough of that currency to, at the very least, cover your expenses when you're over there. Now, caution, could work against you, okay? If the dollar weakens, things might be more expensive for you over there. But in any event, I just wanted to make you aware that's other possible thing that you can do. All right, take good care. Reach out if you have any questions. Bye bye.